G'day guys, welcome back. Well, on the channel today I've got this newly released drone from LYZRC. Now, in the box here, it's not the Matavish 3. This Matavish 3 was released, I believe, late last year or early this year, and it just had a one-axis cube style, I think 720p camera on this particular one. I'm not 100% sure, but inside this box, they've just used the older Matavish box. Inside this box is the L109 Pro GPS drone, guys. It's a new one from LYZRC. It looks very similar, except this one's got a 2-axis gimbal, okay? So just a heads up to anyone that's interested in the L109, there's quite a few different packages you can buy. You can either get it in a box like this or in a case, okay? And 1, 2, and 3 battery combos, okay? But if you do get it in the box, don't be shocked if it rocks up to your doorstep with Matavish 3 written on it, thinking, oh no, they sent me the wrong one. They haven't. I can assure you. That's what I thought at first when this arrived. I thought they sent me the older model. This was from Banggood, guys. So it's one of their newly released drones in their lineup, you know, in that $100 to $200 US price range. In the link below, in the description, there'll be a coupon code that I'll be listing with this one. So yeah, it's around the 150, depending on the actual package you get, like I mentioned before. So anyway, guys, this one's got a list of features, pretty much like what's written on the box here. I'll just show you on the side here. It's pretty much got the same features as the previous model. It is foldable, obviously. That's a trend these days. You know, there's a lot of foldable drones now. GPS home return, obviously. This one's got GPS and GLONASS. Point of interest, waypoint flying. It's got 2 different types of follow me. You got your intelligent image follow me, where it will track you on the app. Okay, and then you got your GPS follow me, where it will track the phone GPS coordinates. They're claiming about a 25-minute flight time. I'll soon see when I fly it later on, guys. Gesture photo and gesture recording. Okay, and then you got your 3 different stages of home return. You've got when you press the GPS home return manually on the controller, and then you've also got, you know, low battery GPS home return, and then loss of signal. All right, guys. So let's open it up. Now, first off, you get these. They bundle these 2 velvet bags, okay, just in case you didn't want to carry around this box. You've got one for the drone and one for the controller, so that's a nice little touch there. And this one came with 2 batteries, guys, okay? So yeah, let's have a look at some of the accessories first. Okay, so we've got the user manual here. Pretty small user manual. You've got your QR code. And it's in pretty good English. I've had a quick look through it before, you know, and it's in Chinese as well. So you've got, you know, your spare parts list, detailed diagrams. So it's pretty neat. You know, it's in pretty good English, as you can see there. Okay, so you've got your instruction booklet in this box here. We have a screwdriver and extra props there, with extra screws as well. Now this one has 2 different charger cables. Here we have the USB charger for the battery, and as you can see, it's got a 3S balance plug on this, okay, because this does come with 3S batteries. So it's just a small trickle charger, guys. Your standard 2 amp 5-volt input. Now this is going to take a fairly decent amount of time to charge the batteries. I suggest if you have a balance charger, maybe buy a cable that has male to male 3S balance charger, and then you'll be able to charge it up with a hobby grade charger. And this one is for the transmitter. It's a USB to Type-C connector there, okay, to charge up the battery on that. So while I was talking about batteries, I might as well check out one of these batteries. There is one in the drone. So you can see it's a rather small battery here, guys. You got a light indicator on the top there, and that is also the power button, okay. There's the 3S balance lead plug port. Okay, just in there. And it's also got the connector for the actual drone where it connects into the drone for power. Now this one is a 1600 milliamp hour 11.4 volt 3S lithium ion battery, it says here. So yeah, it's not a LiPo. I thought it might have been a LiPo. So there you go, guys. So yeah, I've got two of these. So they do claim about 25 minutes flight time on the box. We'll soon see. Most of these companies over exaggerate flight times. It might get 20, it might get 22, who knows, it might get 17. But I'll check that out on the flight test, guys. We'll see what we'll get. Now here's a controller. Okay, now this controller is, this transmitter is rechargeable, which is nice. You don't need to put AA batteries in it. And there it is there. There's the C port that I showed you, the cable to charge it, that white cable. Now, this one's fairly clearly labeled here, which is good to see. There's the dial for the gimbal up and down. We've got the GPS return button on the top. Here's your speed rate. So to adjust the faster speeds, you go to the right rather, and then to the left to decrease the speed. I'm not too sure how many speeds this one's got. It could have 2, it could have 3. I'll soon find out when I fly it. We've got a dual featured button here for the video and photo. So probably a long press to start the video and a short quick press to take pictures. Okay. This is the gyro scope to adjust the gyro. When you want to reset the gyro on the drone. This one here is your compass calibration button. So it's the opposite to the gyro. Reset. GPS on or off button just there. Power button. As you can see, the light indicators are coming on. Ready to bind. We've got the headless mode here. Not too sure why you'd want to use that on a GPS drone, but you can if you wish to. Maybe for droney shots or something like that. And you've got the automatic takeoff and automatic land, okay? Now inside here is where you got your phone holder. You could probably fit, I think they stayed on the specs that will fit a 5.5-inch phone, smartphone, so you've got that. And just here, you've got your telemetry display, guys, with all the information you need to know while flying. So you've got your signal on the top there, the amount of GPS satellites. Okay, it's saying 18, but the drone's not turned on at the moment. You've got the battery levels of your transmitter here, the controller, and also the drone, which is marked RX for receiver. Mode 1 and 2. Along the bottom, you've got the distance in meters on the bottom right there, and the height in meters as well. You've got the low rate and the high rate just there, marked RH and LH, and GPS on and off, plus 2 camera icons just there, one for video that will flash when you're taking video, and you've got the snapshot icon as well as GPS home return with the H landing pad there with a pinpoint, and headless mode. So yeah, pretty feature-packed little telemetry screen there. So yeah, very useful. This controller actually looks very similar to another drone that I reviewed, the F8 Monster drone, okay? So you just turn that off. Now on the back here, we have 2 handles there as well, so you can get a better grip, okay? The antennas on the top, I don't see no wires in them, guys, so they're just for show, just like many other ones out there. As you can see, that's just plastic, no wires going through there, so you know, they're just there for looks. All right, guys. Now, also I'd like to mention the rechargeable battery on this one. I showed you on the other side here. That's where you charge it up from. This has a 1-cell battery in it, and I believe it's 180 milliamp hour. And they're saying once it's fully charged, this transmitter, you're going to get about 3 hours of operation. So, you know, if the flight time's around 17, 20 minutes or 25 like they claim, you're going to get a few flights out of this controller before you have to actually recharge it, maybe about 6 or 7 flights. All right, so sure beats buying AA batteries all the time. I really like how some of these companies are actually, with their transmitters, they're making them rechargeable now. I hope they continue to do so. Okay, guys, so let's have a quick look at this L109 Pro GPS. Now, as you can see, it's a fairly, compact sized drone. Fits in the palm of your hand. And on my very first look at it, when it arrived, I thought, gee, this looks very much similar to the SG906 Beast drone that's been out for the last year or so. In its design here on the top of the actual shell. But it's actually much smaller than the Beast drone that I just mentioned. So this one has a 2-axis gimbal, guys, as you can see here. So it's going to hopefully stabilize that footage rather well. There's some dampeners on this top plate here, this mounting plate. So as you can see, hopefully it's going to take some very good video with that dampening system above the actual gimbal and the gimbal itself. Now, this camera is claimed to take 4K photos, which I guess are pretty much like any of the other drones out there on the market these days in this price range. It's going to be interpolated via the app to produce 4K pixel, resolution photos. But the video is stated to be 1080p HD video at 25 frames per second. Okay, so that's the type of video you're going to get out of this one. It also has a wide angle lens, 120-degree wide angle lens, so you're going to get a pretty decent view when you're flying. It's going to be a nice wide angle. All right, and on this one, you've got the SD card here, slot to capture, all your video via the SD card. So that's a good thing. Some of these new drones, they're Wi-Fi only, and with no SD card, once that Wi-Fi or 5G Wi-Fi signal drops, you're going to get very choppy video. So this one's got an inbuilt DVR as well. Okay, you can also via the app only, you can also zoom in up to 50 times, guys. But what happens there is that it's just via your Wi-Fi FPV only. It's not actually going to translate. When you zoom in, it's not going to translate into your actual DVR recording. Okay, so I just thought I'll mention that. All right, so that's pretty much it about the camera. Now, when you fold this one out, you have to fold out the front arms first, so from the rear, because they've got these rather tall landing gear here, and then you can fold out the rear legs last. Okay, so just remember that. Even when you put it away, make sure you put the rear ones in first and the front ones in last when you go to pack it up after flying. So there it is there, guys. It looks, quite a bit bigger once you've unfolded the legs here. Now, the motors on this one, they are brushless. Okay, you got a 2-piece prop here with a little center hub there. You do get spares like I showed you in the at the start of the video there in that goodie bag. These are 1406 brushless motors. I believe they run off 10 amp ESCs each one there. Okay. Now, this drone, the L109 Pro, they're stating, like I said before, around a 20-minute flight time. I won't say 25 because I'm really not too sure about that. They always exaggerate that sort of thing. So about a 20-minute flight time. And they also state that the actual range of this quadcopter is going to go all the way out to 1.2K. So that's a pretty decent distance if it can achieve that over 1 kilometer, 1,200 meters. The Wi-Fi FPV range on this one, they claim, I believe it's 800 meters, and that's with no interference. So that's even pretty decent as well for this price point. Okay. It's got GPS and GLONASS, like I mentioned before. So it's going to pick up GPS rather quickly using the Russian satellites as well. So on the bottom here, we have an optical flow sensor. Okay, because if you want to fly this with the GPS turned off, you can do so via the transmitter. and this will help it hover in one spot while it's in altitude hold mode. Okay, so that's another good feature here. It doesn't even state it on the box, but it's got the optical flow sensor. I don't know if you can switch cameras from this one to the front. I'll find out when I have a look at the app. It doesn't state dual camera switching in the specs, so this might just solely be used, this pinhole camera, just to stabilize the drone once it's in altitude hold mode or GPS off mode. So let's power it up. Okay, so you got to press it quickly, then hold it down. And there's the lights there, guys. So we've got some bright white LEDs for the eyes. We've got some red ones on the front arms. We got green on the rear, okay, and also a bright green one on the top. So there's lights galore on this one. This would be a pretty good night flyer as well. You're definitely not going to lose sight of this one while flying at night, guys. So as you can see, it's activated the gimbal there. See that? So it's already activated the gimbal. Looks pretty smooth. Hopefully it takes some great video when I go to test it out. So there you have it, guys. This is just going to be a quick overview and unboxing today. I'm going to charge up the second battery and then I'll take it out to the field. So stay tuned for the full flight test of the L109 Pro GPS, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I'm going to put the link, like I mentioned before, and a coupon code in the description below, as well as some of Banggood's summer price sale promotion links underneath the link of this product. So feel free to check them out, guys. They've got a rather decent sale going for the month of July at the moment. So yeah, there's something for everyone on there. So yeah. Alright, guys, I'm just playing with the gimbal here, just seeing how stable it is. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Until then, happy flying. Bye for now.